What's up, people? It's your man, Urban Lover, coming from your mama's basement, baby. And you know the deal. What I come to talk about, that Phoenix game against our Lakers. Now, as I always do, I'll start with the stats, talk about the bad, then get into the good. So with the stats, field goal percentage, they shot 39%. We shot 39% as well. 3-point percentage, they shot 27%. We shot 25%. They were 5 for 18. We were 7 for 24. Free throws, they shot 63%. We shot 65%. We got to the free throw line a lot, but once again, can't hit those free throws. That's going to hurt us come the regular season. I just want you guys to be aware. A lot of these things that you're seeing now has been the consistent things that have been going on with the Lakers, period. When it comes to defense, free throws, rebounding. Those are the three main areas that Lakers need to work on if they at least want to be relevant and get over 30 wins this year. Another thing also, my hustle man points. I still love it. They had 20 assists. Well, we had 20 assists and Phoenix had 17. Phoenix had 14 steals. We had 11. Block shots, they had 2. We had 3. Turnovers a big problem. And I believe the only reason why we have a lot of turnovers is because we still trying to figure out Luke Walton's offense. A lot of players are still not comfortable with it. You've seen it with Zubac. He doesn't really. I don't think he really know the offense because in the summer league, I don't really think they ran the offense. I think they just let him play. They probably gave him a little bit, but not too much of the playbook. So they were able to flourish out just to showcase their skill. But in the preseason is a little different because now they actually are utilizing the playbook. So a lot of players are not comfortable with it. But I think that, like I said before, around the All-Star break, this is when you're going to see the Lakers flourish. Now, in the beginning of the season, they might struggle because they're still trying to get an identity of who they are, their offense, all that. So they're going to struggle for a little bit. But it was still good to see them play. Now, the field goal percentage, the reason why they miss a lot is because they shoot a lot of threes. And one thing I noticed is that they're not really getting a lot of open shots. A lot of them shots are contested shots. They're not passing the ball out fluently to other players to get a better high percentage shot. Julius Randle's still bringing the ball down. I really think Luke Walton really is trying to mold him into being Draymond Green. Julius Randle had a good game offensive-wise. Defensive-wise, still a struggle. There was a play where Tyson Chandler passed to Devin Booker. Devin Booker drew Zubac over to him to defend it, and Booker was able to throw a lob to Tyson Chandler. Now, Julius Randle was right there at the paint. Nick Young actually went up like it was a shot. He tried to went up block the shot or whatever you want to call it. And Julius Randle didn't put body or even, prevent him from getting to the paint, to that rim. And Tyson Chandler was able to dunk it. The one thing about the Lakers is that the perimeter defense have to play better perimeter defense. And I'm talking about all the guards. From D'Angelo to JC to Huertas, whoever's out there, got to play better defense because they're allowing their men to get to the paint. And when they do that, our centers are rotating over to help them out. And like I said before, their men are being wide open for easy layups or easy dunks, backdoor passes. Screen plays, pick and rolls, the Lakers got to find a way to fight better through them because all our players are getting caught on them pick and rolls and screen plays. This is where a lot of the opponents are getting better high percentage shots off. And this is the reason why I say that if we had at least 1 or 2 good man-to-man stoppers on our team, we wouldn't have that much of a problem. But we playing team defense where there's a lot of help defense going on and a lot of players on opposing teams are being open. So the teams are already scouting us and see our weakness on defense. Rebounding has always been a problem. We're not rebounding. We're letting people come in, get rebounds, get a lot of putbacks, easy layups. If they blow a layup, they got a chance to put it back. I think it was Bledsoe, if I'm not mistaken. He missed a shot, was able to go back up and get it. Julius Randle was right there. He could have just muscled him and just took the rebound, but he allowed him to get back the rebound towards the end. So we got to play better on rebounding. We definitely got to play better on the boards. I know they probably say, well, we had 49. Yeah, but a lot of them rebounds was like real lack of just trying to be aggressive under the board. We were just we're real timid when it comes to defense. We're not physical. It's like we're real timid. I don't know, but we're just not physical. You really don't see body-to-body contact. The Lakers shy away from it. A lot of contact is because most of it become basically the fact that, just stupid fouling. Now, with the center situation, Miles Government didn't play. I think he's hurt. I'm hoping and praying that the brother's okay. I would never wish nobody to be hurt like that just so another player to get playing time, because then that could be a life-threatening injury, or it could be an injury that's not really life-threatening, in his situation, but it could be a point where it could be like an injury where he might not be able to compete no more. So I'm hoping and praying that he's okay, because that last game, that was a real hard fall to the floor. And I was like, man, wow, it hurt me. So Zubac came in, only played 10 minutes, didn't really do too much. He played, he just didn't do too much. He didn't look comfortable out there. E came in. One thing I like about E, and a lot of people say, get him off the team. E can shoot. The thing is, he just don't get enough touches, but E can shoot. Y'all see him hit that three, and hit a three in another game too. E can shoot. The dude can shoot. And what's good about a big man, because this is what I'm saying. Julius Randle cannot shoot, but E, Miles Gov, these guys can shoot. Now, Miles Gov might not be able to hit the three, but he can hit a 15-footer. So can Zubac. Now, the thing about it, what I think that the Lakers offense should do is move the big guy out of the paint more often. Get him out of the paint and let Julius Randle work down in the paint more. You got to play these guys towards their strip until they get comfortable being able to hit those contested shots. Because what's going on with Julius Randle is he took 2 3-pointers. He was 0 for 2. He took a couple jump shots. He made, 2 out of, I think, a few of them, which was good. He went to the paint. He was more physical to the paint, and that's what I like. But I still like to see more rebounding from Randle. Now, the thing is, I'm saying at the end of the day is that the Lakers could actually move E out a little bit, or Zubac, or Miles Government. A rotation where Julius Randle is down in the paint, and these big guys are moving out to bring their opponent out from the paint. So Tyson Chandler wouldn't be able to be in the paint because his center, his defender is out on the wing, or not on the wing, probably like 15, 20 foot from the basket. That moves the center away from the basket, unless they have to switch. And that way, it's easy for the Lakers to grab rebounds with Julius Randle playing down low, doing his to his strength, playing down low. Free throws are definitely going to hurt us. We have not hit a lot of good free throws, especially during crucial moments. That one play where D'Angelo Russell, I was watching some of the videos where some of the guys were saying that D'Angelo Russell shouldn't have made that pass to him. Listen, at the end of the day, everybody and their mama know that D'Angelo Russell is going to shoot that ball. So what they did, they got up on him. Why take an why take a contested shot when you got a man wide open? This is the main reason why Julius Randle really need to work on his offense, as in shooting, because there's going to be games where he's going to be there. That ball's going to be passed to him. He got to hit that open shot. Have confidence in it. Not just shoot it up, but have confidence in that, believing he can make it. And the saying is, he's been taking 1,000 3-pointers in practice and all that. I don't believe it. After a while, Kobe took 200 shots after games and stuff like that, and you can see it in the game. I don't see it with Julius Randle. I don't know. I'm not saying that he doesn't. I just don't believe it. My thing at the end of the day is that even when he drove to the basket and drew the foul, he still had a chance to kick it out to either Jordan Clarkson or give it back to D'Angelo Russell. But it's just preseason. I'm happy that we're playing a little hard against Phoenix. We should have won that game. D'Angelo Russell had to turn over on a crucial moment as well. Nick Young as well. Nick Young didn't play too good. He was like 2 for 11. He finally found his rhythm. But, we got back in the game. Now, Marcelo Huertas, I know a lot of people don't, want him traded or, let him go, cut him, whatever. Huertas, I hate to say this. I'm not going to say I hate to say this, but when Huertas is out there, it's like the offense just flow. Seriously, just flow. When Huertas is out there, he get other people involved. Tariq Black played good off of Huertas. Jordan Clarkson played good off of Huertas. He just find them guys for easy open shots. I love his old style play of basketball. This is why I like Huertas. He a little feisty dude. He might not be the best defender, but he's feisty. He will try. That's one thing I like about Huertas. He will try to play defense, and he will definitely get other people involved, especially with the no look pass, layup. The dip. I love it, man. I'm telling you, I like Huertas. I like him coming off the bench. I love it. But one thing, like I said, we definitely got to work on his free throws. And we definitely got to work on just interior defense and perimeter defense. We got to start playing some lockdown defense, man, where we don't really need to always get that help defense, because when our players come over to help one another, that's when we start to hurt the most, because there's a man wide open. So we got to work better on that. And it's not so bad, but it was just small things that we really need to work on. And once we do that, I'm telling you guys, after 20, 30 games, the Lakers are going to be rolling. Just be patient, bear with them. I know we keep saying that we need to do this, we need to do that. The only person I really hope the Lakers trade And it's not to a default of that player, but he just don't fit in the system to me. Because we already got like 15 guards at that one position, and that's Lou Williams. I think the Lakers should try to trade him by the All-Star break, because I believe that he could be good for a contender team. I just think that right now we got too many point guards, and we need to start really getting rid of some of them. I mean, just to make some other moves, some other trade, we need to get a good wing defender, a perimeter defender to come in, because if players are blowing past our guards, we need somebody to come in and play a little bit more tight defense. So I'm hoping the Lakers will make that change with Lou Williams. I mean, that's like the only person I would really trade. I won't stick with Julius Randle because it's only really 2 years. And people crying like, he's trash. I'm watching the comment section of another channel. He's trash. He's this, is that. Listen, at the end of the day, I tell people over and over again, we are one of the biggest fan base that's quick to throw our players under the bus after so many games or after a season, all that. We don't have no patience at all. Like last year, everybody was talking about trash Nick Young, get rid of him, blah, blah, blah. Nick Young come out in the preseason, now you got a whole bunch of the fan base like, oh, he's so good, he's bad. No, listen, family, you got to have patience with these players. I know I'm real heavy on Miles Government. Now, the only reason why I was heavy on Miles Government is only because I wanted Whiteside. Now, I know we got Miles Government. I'm not saying that I don't like Miles Government. I'm saying at the end of the day, he's not going to give you what you think he's going to give you. And that's what I'm just saying. He's going to come out, he's going to give you 6-7 boards, probably 8 points, something like that, which is good. And I'm not looking at the money situation because the Lakers had to spend 90% of that money. So I'm not looking at that. And I have to, not just me, but also the fan base, have to keep in mind the Lakers had to spend that money. And on top of that, nobody wanted to come to LA. So I want to see more from Miles Government. That's all I'm saying. I just want to see more from Miles Government. But when people sit there and say he's better than Roy Hibbert, listen, until he can prove it, that's just fictional. Well, not fictional. It's just not real. And in retrospect to that, we can't sit there and say he's better than a certain individual. If Roy Hibbert would have got the chance, just like Miles Government, on a new system with a new coach, how do we not know what Roy Hibbert would have gave us this year? You know what I mean? We are, it's just fresh air. You know what I mean? There's no Kobe, there's no Byron Scott. At the end of the day, we can sit there and say, well, he's better than Roy Hibbert based on the strength of that alone, because Roy Hibbert didn't get that chance as well. And I think Roy Hibbert should have got that chance. Even though I was beating Roy Hibbert up last year, I knew Roy Hibbert, wasn't going to give us no 10, 12 boards. He was never known for that in Georgetown. He was known for blocking shots, playing defense. And that was Roy Hibbert known for, 3 or 4 blocks a game, which is good. And I think that he would have been good with the Lakers squad this year. But, it is what it is. I'm not mad. We got Miles Government. I just hope and pray that the brother's all right and we come and play strong during the regular season. Now, I'm going to go to the box scores. As you already know, I'm not going to talk too much about the other team because the other team, they did anything. Only thing I'm going to talk about is D. Booker. He was 5 for 17. He didn't really shoot well, and so didn't Russell. Russell didn't shoot well. He actually came on towards the end, but beginning of the game, he didn't really do too much. Really nothing from none of our starters at all. I mean, only one that really did something was Randall. But one thing I said, and I said over and over again, when he brings the ball down, he just hold the ball too long. And it prevents our team to get set in their offense, because they constantly moving, switching, fighting through pick and rolls, all that. They constantly just, not fighting through pick and rolls because that's no defense, but they're constantly just moving to get in position to get easier shots. But he's just holding the ball too long. I think once he get across the paint, they should really start swinging that ball. That's what Golden State does a lot. But that's Lou Walton basically teaching them some of the Golden State offense. So I'm not going to really be too bad on it. Like I said today, we still play pretty good. We was in the game the whole game. It's just that we got to learn how to get out early and start scoring early, not to come from behind. Let these teams jump out on us, getting 10, 12 points on us right off the bat, and we only got 4 or 5 points, and we fighting our way back. We got to start hitting these teams as soon as we get out there. Now, Larry Nance always did pretty good. He had 9 boards. Like I said, we definitely got to work on the rebounding. There was not too much going on. It was just a lot of Huertas highlights of him making nice passes to the players and getting them involved. So we had a good game. Like I said, the same things that we definitely got to work on. As always, the rebounding, interior defense, pick and rolls, the screens, better perimeter defense, and the Lakers will be there. One thing I like about the Lakers is they hustle man points. One thing about the hustle man points is what I'm talking about, the assists, the steals, the blocks. They play hustle defense, and hustle defense, I like it. Because they always play. One thing about the Lakers that's good about them is this. They will always, if you ever notice, they will always get in between passing lanes. This is what the Lakers are real good at. But once we work on those little 3 small things that I talk about, free throws, interior defense and perimeter defense, we could be a team to be bargained with in so many years to come. So with that being said, your man Urban Lover, like, share, and subscribe. Get in the comment section, tell me what you think. And as always, be safe out there and get ready for the regular season, baby, because it's going to be heat, lit, and on fire. I done bust my head through a freaking window, but it's all good. I'm still living. Y'all take care.